Simon, for the listeners, is kickstarting right now. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good kickstart.
Thank you.
Leg was well over 90 degrees. So that's a great kickstart. On today's episode of the Grab Matters podcast, we welcome on a very special guest, professional wakeboarder from Estonia, Simon Pettai. If you were to ask who every wakeboarder's favorite wakeboarder is, Simon is definitely at the top of a lot of people's list. He's just a super fun-loving guy, great attitude, great energy, great wakeboarder as well. We sit down and chat with him about how he got into wakeboarding in Estonia, riding at a 2-tower cable, his relationship with wakeboarding and snowboarding, and how they kind of play off of each other. We also talk with him about traveling, which he's done a lot of over the years to kind of build a career in wakeboarding. His first time coming over to America to Valdosta Wake Compound and getting in with the Space Mob crew. We also talk about getting in with Slingshot, getting his pro model. We're also talking Team Perfect Landing. So what is Team Perfect Landing? Who is Team Perfect Landing? We get some guest questions from some of his friends over in Estonia. We are also doing a board giveaway. So you guys will get the chance to win Simon's Pro Model Volt from Slingshot. To do that, you guys will enter in on the Patreon. So make sure to join the Patreon if you guys are interested in supporting the podcast and possibly winning a brand new Slingshot Volt, Simon's Pro Model. Just a quick reminder that episodes will now be dropping every other Tuesday throughout the off season until the 2025 season starts and we go back to weekly podcasts. Without further ado, let's get into this episode of the Grab Matters podcast.
I approve waterboarding. They're talking about wakeboarding. The thing about wakeboarding, every trick is an invert.
Backside.
Air railing.
A new dimension.
All right, we're back. Another episode of the Grab Matters podcast. Today, we welcome on a very special guest, good friend of mine, Team Perfect Landing member, Simon Pettai. Pettai?
Yeah, I'll take it.
What's
It's never been a problem. It's everything's welcome.
What's the proper pronunciation of your full name?
Simon Pettai.
Like pad thai, like the food in Thailand. Sounds like
Yeah.
sick.
It's sick.
Okay, first question. Wake pants, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Moving on. Second question. Favorite grab?
Ooh, yeah. Tail grab. Poked straight. Board is flat. Think I got hyped seeing Andrew Adams or the Shred Down boys just poking them in front of them, and that's my hype. But if I would come to your grab contest, I would do a method, I think.
Yeah.
Not that I'm good at methods, but I just think that would win. Proper method.
They could.
Yeah.
That's true. That's a good point. So tail grab for the feels, but if you're looking to get judged on it,
Yeah. And it's pretty simple too. Tail grab is not hard.
it's one of the easiest ones, I would say.
Yeah. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Feel good, easy trick. When did you stop being a bodybuilder? Or are you still a bodybuilder?
I think 3-4 years ago. Just
Okay.
like kind of grew out of it. Started doing fun stuff.
Well, so you were a bodybuilder though for
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
So can you kind of explain what that entailed?
I guess I was like more super doing sport athlete kind of like wearing shorter shorts and stuff, and then I felt we all look like bodybuilders. When
Yeah.
I started wakeboarding, I did air tricks and stuff, and I think just this 4 years ago or whatever the year it was, I grew out of it. Let's be cool now. Or, I don't know, yeah, something like that. That's why.
Okay. Professional bodybuilder, no more. You've retired from the bodybuilding.
I mean, we can go back and stuff. I can throw a railie,
You can throw really?
of course.
Okay. When was the last time that you did an air trick?
I think this summer. I'm sure I did one front roll or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm okay. I know the basics.
I heard they're good for the abs, for the core, so it would make sense bodybuilding to.
I did 3 years ago. I just went for the beginner cable sessions and just 20 railies a day.
You know Dave AV.
Yeah.
He does a lot of railies for the abs. He said
Oh, so good.
makes sense.
Yeah, sick.
It's a smart move for the kids out there. What's it like being a dad?
It's okay. It's cute. It's good. I don't know. I guess less sleep and everything else works.
Everything else is pretty chill.
Yeah. I'm super happy to see the little man, and it's cute, and I've always thought that I'm gonna have a kid, and it's fine. Yeah.
Congrats, obviously, on the kid and the wife and the whole situation. But so, what's the kid's name and how old?
The kid is Tornado, Thor, 3 letters, not the lightning god.
Not with the H.
Yeah, not with H. He's 8 months right now, and doing good. Yeah.
Yeah. Has he walked yet?
Walking next to things, not alone.
Any words?
No.
No words.
A lot of spit coming out. I don't know if that's important, but
Well, that's babies. That's what they do, I think.
I've seen all the other babies are pretty dry.
Oh,
So yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
I want to get into what is Team Perfect Landing, because you've got your TPL shirt on.
Yeah.
So I feel like the people are going to be wondering, because a lot of people probably do know. But give the people a rundown of what Team Perfect Landing is.
Toilet Paper League, Toronto Public Library, many things, whatever you can imagine. We can go dirty too, but I can't. So it's my first year when I came here, 2017. I just started missing my boys. And then I think the boys have changed a little, but it's the page for dirty stuff. If you're a kid, it's just posting it online because it's sick, and just so it's not in a secret group chat. But it's
Yeah.
and that's sick. I want to see that online. The boys having fun.
Yeah.
This is it. And now, I guess we're growing up, and maybe we get to that later, where we are and stuff. But the first thing, why it started, is just missing friends and doing dumb shit.
Yeah. So it's like a group of friends, and you guys got obviously Instagram account and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a good way to connect. And
Team Perfect Landing. Yeah.
love it. Can people get Team Perfect Landing merch? Can I get it? Like, could I buy a shirt?
Yeah, the Cove Tampa is our shop in this country, and then I don't
That's
know, in Europe it's pretty. Just gotta talk to us.
Okay. Sick. Got
We're-
some fire merch.
We're really loose. We got so many ideas and we never make them. We're really good at this.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I like it.
Well, you made one at least, Team Perfect Landing. You got at least one
There are a
shirt.
few.
Yeah, a couple here, a couple there. So, I do want to talk early days, because some people might not know where you're from. You're from Estonia. So kind of run through where you're from in Estonia, where you grew up, and then maybe if you're into some sports that weren't wakeboarding or snowboarding when you were a kid.
Yes. Okay, so I started with judo,
Like punching and boxing?
Yeah, it's some wrestling style
Okay.
or something, whatever, 3 years, then swimming 3 years, then karate 3 years. Not really a fighting guy or anything.
Seems
just-
like it, though.
But the workout was nice. I got pretty strong. And then I started skipping those lessons and going wakeboarding. But how I got into wakeboarding, and there was skateboarding and trampolines between, because it's that age. And then I got hyped on snowboarding, and then I went to the cable park to ride water jumps on a snowboard to the water before airbags or thing. And then I got into wakeboarding from the cable park, and now I'm wakeboarding.
So snowboarding was first, though. Like between the two, snowboarding and wakeboarding, you did snowboarding first?
It was kind of, I just learned it in the winter,
Yeah.
but I wasn't riding. And then the same summer, I just kept it going. And so wakeboarding season, serious one, was first.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And where was the first time you went wakeboarding?
Rahinga.
It was there, okay.
Yes.
And snowboarding, where'd you grow up snowboarding?
Just 30 minutes south, whatever, there. It's so small, everything.
What's it called?
Kuutsemäe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and say that.
Yeah, no.
Who were some early inspirations growing up as a kid on the snowboard and wakeboard side?
I think at first watched the bigger guys, Torsten Horgmo in snowboarding. Then even Marcus Cleveland he was so young, but doing the triple cork, like at 12 years old or 12, yeah. And wakeboarding, I guess my own board was Shreddown, and it's always been Shreddown and Sick Guys.
Yeah. Well, they're the sickest, yeah.
Yeah.
So you saw them, what did you see? What are their first movies or their online edits? Like, how are you keeping up with snowboarding and wakeboarding over there?
Yeah, just seeing the edits and stuff. And the first Shreddown one was, I think, the 2014 or whatever, when they all went with Slingshot to Philippines, and Jeff McKee's there, and I just saw those yellow bases and boots, and it's just got me so hyped. It's the best.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So Rahinga is a 2-tower system, right? Or was back then.
Yes.
And that's pretty close to your house.
Yes. 15 minutes by car.
So is that why you're so good at turning on a wakeboard, because the turnarounds?
Yeah, I love the turnarounds, just fucking hitting the last feature and then landing it perfectly and going to the turn and just skimming the water. Oh, so good. And then I love that, really. 2.0s are my favorite.
Yeah. You did say that. I disagree on that one. I'm a big full-size guy, but I could see it if you grew up with a 2.0. You're only riding by yourself. You get picked up. And I feel like the setup at Rahinga, too, I'll put some videos in, but Am I saying that right, Rohingya? Or am I-
Yes, you
okay.
are not
For an American.
yeah, yeah,
Good enough. The setup there, though, looks super fun. Like, so sick.
yeah.
So,
But it's been 15 years of hard work and coming from the boxes and
Oh,
just
yeah.
so many over doing the pool gap 3 times or sick.
oh, redone it 3 times?
I think so. First we had just pussy boxes down, kink pussy boxes and shit, but then I don't know. We had some kind of platform and more mellow down rails, and at the end we ended with the kink metal rails and the waterfall. And the last season was so sick.
That kink metal rail looks like one of the best rails, like, on a wakeboard.
Yeah,
Like the dimensions, the length, the height, it looks so fun to hit.
Yeah.
What's the best slam you've had at Rohingya? Best crash?
I haven't. I don't. Can't tell you right now.
I'm thinking of one. It was a mishap Monday from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And you tried to flip onto a
Pipe
pipe.
going toes heel side and then doing the toe side backflip, or I don't know, half cap kind of toes going. Just an idiot. Straight to the rope, landing on my head.
Did you ever land it?
No, I never tried it again. But I kind of did the same crash again on some box at Rohingya, going up the pool gap.
Sick.
Yeah, landed on my shinners to a box.
Have you ever wakeboarded behind a boat?
Yeah, in Estonia, we have a river going through the whole city. So
Oh, you've
there-
wakeboarded in Estonia behind a boat, really?
No, but just the one session I remember. Did heel and toe front 360s. That's it. Tried backflips, didn't land them. Yeah, it works.
Is boat riding like a thing over there? Do people?
It used to be.
It used to be.
Cable owner started behind the boat, and I guess they did just half cabs and fives and basic beginner stuff.
Yeah. How many cables are in Estonia now?
Okay, so 2 full sizes, pretty decent features, good, and then 3 big 2.0 parks or something. Yeah.
What do you mean big? Like several 2.0s or?
There are actual places you go book your session and it's not too shitty.
Yeah.
They got features and stuff. Yeah, 3 or 2.
Okay, I've got a snowboarding versus wakeboarding because you still snowboard. Have you ever stopped snowboarding in terms of after you got started?
Just my first year when I started traveling 9 months, then I skipped the full winter and then really missed it. But no, it's I need this in my riding style.
Yeah, 100%. So I think there's a good amount of people who wakeboard and snowboard, and then there's a ton that don't. So I'm curious to hear your thoughts on what do you like about snowboarding that wakeboarding doesn't provide, or like you don't get in wakeboarding?
Okay, I like to go on a hill, and then no one is telling me what to do. Like, no helmet is super free. I can just shred, and then being able to go rail to rails left and right, that's also cool. But I don't know, the freedom just being on a hill, and really you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Cable park, I hate to put my vest on, my riding shirt on, then helmet on. Like, if I could go just grab my board and wakeboard, I would be way happier. And that's how I kind of grew up too.
At Rohingya?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was okay.
So like what's the thing you don't like about the helmet? Just not as a free feeling of grab your board and go shred?
I just like being badass.
Yeah.
It's sick. I don't know. It's stupid too, but
A lot of things are stupid.
yeah. But I wear one too.
Yeah. I feel that. On the other side, what do you like about wakeboarding that snowboarding doesn't necessarily provide?
It's super fun to ride with a handle, just pipes and good presses and being locked in and more control. Like, I don't know, sending a big kicker and doing a sailfish, boosting it. You can get it so controlled. I can't get it on I don't think it's the same, yeah. Just having this control.
Yeah, the handle.
Or maybe I'm just better in wakeboarding, but I don't think so.
No, the handle I think is like one of the coolest things about wakeboarding for sure, because
Yeah.
you can, and then obviously the water too.
The summer effect when it's really hot, that's what I love. I'm not a big cold guy coming from a cold place. I hate cold. I would rather snowboard in hot too.
The slushy laps.
Yeah, of course, everybody thinks the same.
It's the best.
Yeah. So I think,
What do you think about cold plunges, cold tubs?
cool. I'm too lazy to do them. But when we party with the boys at winter, then I'm down to get in.
Of course.
Just around random places and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's time we dive into an early LF'n wheel of questions presented by Liquid Force. So you want to go ahead and grab that wheel down?
The LF'n wheel of questions.
Okay, let's go.
Liquid Force likes to make wakeboarding fun, so let's make this podcast a little bit more fun by spinning the LF'n wheel of questions.
Thank you for making it fun.
Simon makes wakeboarding fun too.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and I think we're gonna spin this a couple times because there's a couple good ones on here. So
I see what you want to get.
yeah, there's a couple that I want to get here.
There's 3 kickstarts.
There are 3 or 4 kickstarts, which you'll have to educate the viewers and the listeners on what a kickstart is.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm just looking at the wheel and trying to figure out what I want to get.
Well, you're trying to plan your spin. You mean?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, let's say we're gonna spin it 3 times, so it's gonna be tough for you to. It has to go all the way around once at least for it to count. That's the what the Price is Right rules.
We'll make one lap. I'm gonna get the best board graphic. Okay, let's go.
Okay, he's predicting it. Nope. You
Was
got
it
hot
even
take.
one lap?
That wasn't one lap. You have to go again.
Oh, come on, man.
A redo, yeah. Come on, man. Ah, no. Sneaky, easy trick.
Okay.
You know what that means, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
Front side 50, front 3. I don't know.
Easy?
I would just love a decent slide and be happy. Long, decent slide.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Second spin. What are you getting on this spin? Are you trying to get the same one, board graphic?
It's not so easy to spin this thing.
It's a skill that
Yeah.
you have to.
I'm not calling it anymore. I'm
Okay.
just gonna take. I want to
Take what you
get.
get.
I want to get a kickstart now.
Yeah, I'd like to see a kickstart too. Oh, he's standing up this time. I
I
like.
did last time too.
Okay, okay.
I think so.
Standing. Oh, that's a big spin
Yeah.
though. Ah, there we go. This is a good one. All right, so we got kickstart plus power rank. So we'll do the kickstart first.
Yes, the kickstart is opening a beer can with a kick. Comes from Norwegian snowboarding.
It's essential to the culture. So, Simon, for the listeners, is kickstarting right now. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good kickstart.
Thank you.
Leg was well over 90 degrees. So that's a great kickstart. All right. So we did the kickstart. Now you got to rank. So you're making a list and you're ranking these items. And I want you to rank wakeboard sliding surfaces. So what rails are made out of, or boxes, or features, whatever. Rank what you like from best to worst of these 5.
So it's pretty easy.
Well, I have
like-
the 5.
Easy ones are the most boring ones.
Yeah, so that's at the
Okay,
bottom.
but you have the 5.
I have the
Oh,
5.
sorry.
So it would be corrugated, plastic, metal, concrete, and brick.
Plastic.
Surface material is at the bottom.
Yeah, the shitty one. I don't care about that.
Okay. Are you going from bottom to top then, or what?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have corrugated, metal, concrete, and brick. It's a tough one.
Concrete seems stupid.
Okay.
Let's from this list.
So
say
4
that's
is concrete.
4. Yeah.
Okay. You have corrugated, metal, and brick left.
Then brick. I
Okay.
love bricks, but it's not so much enjoyable. Then corrugated second, and then metal.
Ah.
Metal is a fun one. It's
Metal's the
made
best.
for this.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
I was expecting you to put corrugated first, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, but depends on the slide or the sound. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I.
We'll get into some corrugated hits you've had.
Damn, I really like this list. This
That's
kind
a
of
good-
power ranking.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, comment your power rank yours in the comments. See what you got. I feel like a lot of people would put it that order.
So
But
it's a secret.
I don't know. The brick, I feel like, especially the Valdosta bricks, I feel like those are
They're the best.
they look the sickest.
But I was just
And
thinking,
sound
like,
good,
if you make more and more of them, and
brick would be hard to make a rail out of.
That's
for
how I
sure.
think.
You have to get so many bricks. All right, one last spin, and we'll go ahead and put this back. No, but you got to spin it again because we just did that
I
one.
thought I'm getting another one.
No, we just you got the same one again. He got kickstart plus power rank. I hope we don't run into a Chase Heaven or Goat situation.
Best temperature to ride in.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you said hot, but I'm curious. You could say in Celsius. The best temperature to ride in. That's what it landed on.
30 degrees. That's
Okay.
90 or whatever, 92.
90 degrees?
Yeah.
Hot.
For you. Yeah.
Okay. So you like the hot weather to ride in?
Yeah, and then no gear.
No gear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just fucking get so sweaty, not falling in, and just, yeah. Oh, so good.
All right. Speaking of hot weather riding, you spent some time in the Philippines and
Philippines CWC is one of my favorite parks because of the metal rails. They are just nothing too crazy, but they're pretty long and so fun to slide. And I'm having so much fun at this cable. Just I'm riding the most there, like 4 hours a day or something that I remember last time. So it's pretty good and so much fun. And the cable shape is so good. I love CWC
the
riding.
full size. Yeah.
The life there is not so my thing, but
What do you mean by that?
we don't have to talk about it. The Philippines life. Everybody who's been there knows it's not easy.
Yeah.
Or it is.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people haven't been there. They don't really fully know, you know?
Their food is not good and healthy. I mean, you can get some healthy stuff, but not good. And yeah, people are interesting.
Like the locals or just the people
Yeah.
that go there? Yeah.
They're poor, and so they're looking at you weirdly.
Yeah.
And the security guys with the shotguns in front of the shops without the triggers. It's funny.
They don't have triggers.
No, they just have shotguns without triggers.
So what's the point?
Welcome to Philippines.
That's
Sorry.
crazy. I didn't notice that. I saw lots of shotguns there, but I didn't notice they didn't have triggers.
Yes.
So you don't have to be that scared of them then.
No, not at all. You can have fun with them.
I would not recommend, but you could, I guess.
Another fun thing, Angel's Burgers.
Oh, Angels is great.
Not good, but the best there, yeah.
Not good, but the best.
Yeah.
Simon, mark that down. All right. We got one last LF'n wild card from the crew at Liquid Force, and they're wondering, what contest have you enjoyed riding the most in throughout your entire career? Because I wouldn't say you're a contest rider, but you've ridden in a lot of contests.
Yeah. Do you know? Do you have answer for that?
I'm asking you what the contest you like the most.
I guess yard sale.
That's the
It's
number
the
one.
one. Yeah, it's the one.
Easy choice.
And I enjoy the best trick contest in that the most.
On the 2.0, yeah.
So you can really do what you want, how you want, and then people can decide if you are the best or not.
Yeah, and you get a bunch of clips together of all the crazy things other people are doing. Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, good answer. All right, we can go ahead and put that back. Thank you to the crew at Liquid Force for that.
Thank you.
So let's talk coming to America. So you said you came to America for the first time in what, 2017 or 2018, somewhere in there? 2017.
Fall.
So why did you come to America?
Because of the coalition web edits, first and second one, I think the most. Then I started like getting in touch with Wes, and we're already connected on Instagram and stuff. I guess, yeah. Valdosta Way Compound, the best. And there are so many, like Shredtown was still existing, and yeah, those kind of things.
So that was the motivation to come over here. How did you I'm curious on, do you just message Wes and be like, hey, I want to come to Valdosta?
Not at all. I don't know how I did it. Terry Bailey is my man. He just put it together for me, but I still feel like I bought the flights and came here. I had no idea that I'm going to do work to ride or something, and then it all just figured out. I don't know. Like, it's crazy to think how it all worked out, and now we are friends. And thanks to Terry. He's my bigger brother.
Yeah, because he was in the thick of it in Valdosta when you came over in 2017.
Yes.
So did you live with him in the container when you came over?
Yeah, a few years.
Few years.
3, 4, always staying with him. Yeah.
Yeah, sickest. So I guess
Thank you, Terry. It's a big
thank
thing.
you, Terry, from everybody. But what did you think of America when you first came here? Because had you been to America before, or is this your first time?
Never.
What did you think about it?
Nice redneck stuff. Let's just have fun. And I was 19, but I was partying and stuff, and I had a good time. Like, because my first trip, I met Jeff McKee, and Wes and Quinn took me to the boat show with them, and they introduced me to every pro rider. Like, I didn't even know parks and stuff, and just everything was the best. Riding a cable and meeting people, and that's what I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So were you on Slingshot at this point, or like what's the deal with Slingshot and you?
So I met Jeff, and he knew me, and I guess
I mean, you
not on
getting
Slingshot.
boards, or like what's the?
Yeah,
what's
I
it look
started
like?
getting stuff from that trip.
From that trip, but before that trip, you weren't.
Not from the official. I was from Estonia surf house.
Yeah. But after that trip, then you were talking with Jeff and all that.
So I've been always good on gear. Like Estonia helped me a lot,
Yeah.
surf house, and then straight away coming here, been in touch with Jeff.
Sick.
But I've been in touch with Jeff since 2014 or something. My kind of first years, I already started. Hey, I want to be a pro rider, but like not having any good edits and stuff. But I was so on it because I said like saw the Shredtown board and Slingshot is my thing, and so I started.
Okay, so 2014. That's a long time ago. That
10 years now.
You're getting in early. What's that look like? You sending emails to Jeff,
Yes.
like
And he replied back.
really?
Yes,
What did he say? I mean, do you remember any of that?
yes, you're good. We gotta work on that or something like simple. Super nice answers and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
he
good,
replied
but-
to you though. It's sick.
Yeah, and I didn't have anything good to show too. Like
Well, 'cause
decent.
Real life Viking doesn't come until 2016, and we'll talk about that
Yes.
in a minute. But first, I think we should get to a guest question from your friend Marten.
Hey Simon, Marten here. Do they also like to wear painted pants on themselves? And how is it with the nudity over there?
This is in reference to America, so I have no idea what the first part means.
Okay. I don't know how far to go with these stories. Like, we don't care about nudity with the boys. we don't have sex with each other, but it's okay to be naked together, chilling. So we had a party, and then the next day we kept going with a really good energy, and then we found these army sticks, the camo paint for your face. Also the forest ones, like green and brown, and so we just naked drew us underwear on our bodies and then went outside, started chasing each other in Austria, and it was so much fun. Just kids fun.
So you just said the approach to nudity in America is a lot different than where you're from.
Yeah, I guess
You guys
like,
don't give a shit.
yeah, but I guess when I first came, everybody was not used to me, and now the boys are pretty down here too, Cross and Ralphy and Wes, and when we get our engines going, we have fun and scare each other.
All right, let's talk some videos, because you were just saying first time to America was 2017, but before that, you had a real life Viking 2016 edit. I believe that's the title, right? Real
Yes.
life Viking.
It is.
So, are you a real life Viking
Yes,
still?
I can be. I don't. Yeah.
Viking forever, bodybuilder just for a little bit of time.
No, I don't know. I just wanted to say yes. Viking.
What inspired
I mean,
the title of that edit?
I have no idea. Just a cool name.
That's cool.
To be different from America. I think that's the way I wanted to go. I don't know what the Americans would say, but I think being a real life Viking and like how I was, I think it goes into the industry good.
Yeah, well, it's different than season edit 2016.
Yeah,
Real life
I guess
Viking.
that's what it is.
I like
It's
it.
random and just making it with different friends' works. I think it's a pretty good edit. And the milk ender, was it in that
Oh, yeah.
thing? Yeah, so it's
I'm
all.
glad you brought that up, because I was going to bring that up.
Yes.
Do you like milk?
Yeah, because in Estonian schools we get the free endless milk, cold milk. So I was just at lunch breaks chugging milk. I don't know why, but
You get free milk at school. And It's
Yeah.
unlimited, yeah?
yeah, just pour it in and send it.
I've been living in the wrong place.
Yeah,
That's
you would
so-
know that.
That's sick.
And I think it's pretty good milk in it. Regular, like here. Yeah.
It's probably better, I would imagine. So you're really good at, in this edit, I noticed, claiming tricks. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, get the clean landing and raise your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you say that you have the best claims in wakeboarding?
Kinda, I can take. I always claim, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure people claim their tricks, but I
You
always
claim
do
them hard, though. Yeah.
because I'm happy about them.
As you should be, right?
Yeah.
So would you rather see somebody claim a trick, or would you rather see the thing that I feel like you see
No.
in snowboarding
Claim.
where it's like
Claim.
the angry right away?
But mine comes from snowboarding, all these heavy afterbangs and the stupid looking things. Like you don't have to land your trick perfectly or something, and just need to land it like you want to land it and then claim it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, if you're not hyped, then why are you doing it, right?
yes.
Be super hyped, yeah.
And it's still going, I think. I'm still doing it.
Still claiming.
Yeah.
Have you ever done the pre-claim? So you claim before you do the trick?
I guess so.
I feel like I've seen you pull that one out a couple times, and that's a...
But I can't give you an example.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying in general, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so hyped.
The best claims in the game. I'll obviously put some footage in there of the claims. Let's talk the stolen car from Space Tape. So we had a Patreon question from Garrett Cortez, and he's wondering, thanks to everyone on the Patreon. Your guys' support is what helps keeps this podcast going. But he wants to see more of the cars in wakeboarding. So what's the story behind your car escapade in Space Tapes? You know what I'm referring to?
Yeah, of course. What do you mean? What do you want to know? How we got the car?
How you got the
whole
car, the idea, like everything, yeah.
Because when we planned this thing, we wanted to win. So you're not winning if you're not doing something like that. And then we brainstormed and went really stupid. I think this idea is from Marten, the cable owner. Not the one who called, but the Marten. And I wasn't really like into that because it's a crazy idea. And then we made it happen. Bought the used rolly car from someone, 250 euros. Rahing about it for us, so I didn't have to spend money. And then we made it happen. Marten is a fucking craziest builder. Made the ramp, first time failed. It didn't flip, and then fixes and done.
It was so sick. It was one of the sickest clips in all of Space Tapes.
Yeah, and I think I really want to do something like that again. Not flip a new one. Like a new contest. Give me a contest and a sick crew and like. I got ideas.
Run us through one of those ideas. You gonna talk about them or no?
I don't. It's stupid to talk about them. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Let's go something crazy that is hard. Like,
you want a reason?
I didn't want to do it.
Yeah. You want a reason to do those ideas. Yeah. That's fair. Absolutely. Let's talk Coalition the movie the second. You had some Friends clips. I think this is where the Friends section was at the beginning, and then there were clips and then another Friends.
That's
section.
my first trip to this country.
Okay. So you have some of the best like corrugated clips, I feel like, in all of wakeboarding. What draws you to the corrugated so much?
I guess Jauguns. Marcus Rand. He's following me.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's
I'm so happy. It means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just set them up, and it's been always a big mission, and it's sick. I love it. It's fun, and yeah, it's good.
Well, you can always change it too, because you can just move them around pretty easy,
yeah.
especially at Valdosta, obviously. So I'm curious on what you think about edits. So you've made a lot of edits. I mean, and you've been in edits. You watch a lot of edits. What makes an edit entertaining to you? Like, what are you looking for in an edit when you watch a video?
Sick music. I don't like whining rap music. That's the only thing I don't like. Seeing the claims and action, giving the spice to things. Then sick tricks, not your regular park. Something needs to be new in the video. If I don't care, we can all... The best guy is the best. But I want to see something that I don't expect. See the unexpected.
Yeah, you want to be surprised.
Yeah, and that's why I'm not putting out so much content, because it's hard to create it and be at these unique places. I was really lucky to always had this opportunity at Rahinga. Yeah.
All right. I think it's time we dive into a segment, the ROTY segment, Rider of the Year. So go ahead and grab that board down from the wall. Grab the Sharpie.
Why do you think I'm ready? You don't care?
Yeah, I don't care. You're going to be ready.
Okay, so...
Do you want to? You can wait if you want more time to think.
I mean, I'm not really thinking about it.
That's what I'm saying. I think if we keep going, it doesn't matter. You're not going to keep thinking
so he's going to be lucky.
Okay. So anyways, I'll explain the segment while you're grabbing it down. So we did this for Gavin's pod. Every individual guest I have on here, we're going to have them write down who they think could, should, or would be Rider of the Year for 2024. Perfect.
I can do it here like this.
That's perfect, yeah. So the first name was Rivers Hedrick, written down by Gavin Stuckey. And now we're getting Simon writing his guess, I guess you could say, or who he thinks could be ROTY for 2024.
Pedro.
Pedro.
There you go.
Read the last
Congratulations.
name. Called us. Caldas. If you can fit it. I guess we could have just wrote Pedro, but
S or Z?
S. But Z is cooler.
Yeah, I'll do this. Swag.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Well, he hasn't won it yet, but that's a good name. I feel like that's one that's going to be on a lot of people's list as well. He's had a hell of a year. Pedro's pretty sick.
Oh, yeah, because the year is coming to an end.
Yeah, next few months. So we'll see if some more edits come out or not. But good name. Great name. I want to talk your injury. So you blew out your knee?
Yeah.
What's the official diagnosis of what happened?
Oh, it's such a long story. So I fell on those corrugated pipes 2021, or I don't know, February, something. I was doing pipe to pipes in the grass, going front side, and then slipped out, landed on my belly, but slid into the next one. So your feet are attached in the bindings, and then just couldn't do anything. I couldn't save it. I tried. Slid into the next thing, and then my knee went inside. And then I just floated. I don't know. I had the travel insurance, but I'm not going to American hospital. So I waited till Estonia. I didn't have Estonian insurance. So, because it was all like mellow. I just had a lot of pain. I didn't feel like I broke anything.
Still walk around and stuff, yeah.
Everything got delayed and stuff. And I started riding again after 2 months. It was torn, I think. And then I had a really good season, doing pretty, not jumping kicker high, but front three to the wall, rewind out, decent heavy hitters, getting better and better all the time. Then I just blew it out like 1.5 years later, snowboarding, overshot a hip, and then it really hurt, and I knew it's gone. And then again, waited 2 months, did the whole summer season with a broken one now, knowing it works. It's totally okay to break that thing, and you can't jump. But yeah, and that's why I made the longest rail too, because I couldn't jump. So I needed something.
You can slide though.
Yeah, easy. Works so good. Just be careful and stuff. And then
so no surgery till that point though. Nothing.
Yeah.
You did nothing.
Fixed it 1 year ago.
How was what actually happened to your knee? MCL, ACL, what was it?
Just the ACL, maybe a little pieces of meniscus getting hurt. ACL.
Yeah.
First torn, second time gone. Whoopah. And I didn't understand how seriously I got to go to the gym and stuff. And so I started first time going to the gym before the surgery. So I just, all this 2 years, I just waited and easy like stretches and stuff, but working hard. You got to work hard. So I started going to the gym before the surgery, a few months.
Before the surgery?
Because you got to make the muscles good, because you're going to lose all the muscle getting the surgery and stuff. Interesting. So dumb. But here we are, kids, wakeboarding, learning. It's funny.
Would you consider yourself a true, real wakeboarder now that you've blown out your knee?
For sure, yeah. I wasn't surprised. I was never sad about it. Just looking forward to what can I do now.
Yeah.
And yeah, wakeboarding.
So how's it been, the recovery after the surgery?
Good. Just go to the gym and then it slowly heals, and I think I did pretty good. I still haven't got hurt, like fucking something up. Started riding after 6 months, which is not so good, but I was just so thirsty and I have to wakeboard, so I started, and it has worked out for me. Now I have some pains and stuff that I gotta go fix at home, but again, summer season is done.
All right, well, we're gonna dive into a couple Patreon questions here. We got the first one from Drew de Armas, and he's saying it was always awesome watching Simon throw down at Valdosta. What's one feature or setup at Valdosta that has helped you push your riding to the next level?
Corrugated pipes is
easy.
Yeah.
Your favorite?
Yeah. Or, I mean, I'm going to take one from the full size too. I just love the long metal rail flat one. It's just, I would ride it all day.
Which one?
Long flat bar.
Oh, the lower one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just floating.
It's just fun, metal rail, skinny, cool.
Yeah, that's one of the best too. We got one from Philip Cunty. In your experience, what has helped you as a European rider make it with an American brand?
Come here, meet the people, have fun with the people, be good, and make it happen.
Coming to America was the big part, I feel like, in that.
For sure, yeah. To actually be here and then push it too. Really have dreams and stuff. Yeah. No one's giving you anything if you don't ask for it. Yeah.
That's a good point.
But the connections are
Yeah.
50% too.
You got to have the relationships
Yeah.
for it to start. So, second part of his question is, he says, why is there no Slingshot Simon Pettai Pro model? There is. And I think this is a good time to dive into the board giveaway. So, first off, run through your setup. So, what do we got here? What are you riding? Board, boots, all that stuff.
My favorite, my own, I'm riding 152 volt. It's the best for me. I'm 180 centimeters, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. I'm a normal guy. 152 is perfect. 158 for tall ones. 146 for the shorts, girls. I don't know. Yes. And should I talk about the board?
Yeah, talk about the board. Of course.
It's got a strong body and crazy tips, like thinner tips. So it's good presses. I like how wide the board is, or the combo. It rides super easy on water. Like when I'm riding a triangle pool gap and stuff, and I gotta float back, pull myself, and loses all the rope tension, the board floats really good on the water. Or all the ollies and stuff are just, I don't know, good. And it's a simple, perfect board. I like it.
Easy peasy.
And now this season, I'm riding the new Rats boot with the liners, booties, and they're stiffer. I want stiffer boots, flexi board. Yeah, that's my combo, and I love it.
What degrees are your boots set to?
12s maybe. They're all the same.
They're even though.
Yeah, they're even. Medium, like shoulder width. I don't know if it's 12. What's the other? 3, 15, 9, maybe 9. Is that too straight?
9's pretty straight.
Yeah.
6 is super straight. I mean, basically.
No, I'm not a straight one, and I'm
like
not
that.
too out. Just
a
perfect.
normal kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how many inserts in or out are you?
I'm using this from the inside, using the second hole and the middle screw option.
Okay.
Kind of.
So like a little bit wider than shoulder width, probably.
Yeah.
If you're standing looking down.
Yeah.
Just all around standard.
Yeah.
All right.
Very
I like
simple.
it. So we're doing a giveaway. So this will be a Patreon giveaway, obviously. So you got to be on the Patreon to win. But we're going to post a picture of this giveaway on the Patreon. So join the Patreon, either the gold or silver tier, and comment. What should they comment on the thing if they want to win this board, Simon? Favorite Estonian
Something
word?
nasty or dirty or ugly or trick or...
That was a lot that you just rattled off there.
Maybe what's the worst, best video part? Like the funniest wakeboarding video?
Funniest wakeboarding video that you've seen.
Yeah, I've seen
like
some
that one.
old ones.
I like that one.
It doesn't have to be so much wakeboarding, but
Yeah,
it needs to be a decent rider that we know it's a wakeboarding
But they're in
content.
it. Okay.
Something you can figure it out later.
That's a great one.
The way to say it.
And I won't necessarily pick my favorite. I'll just pick one. I'll do a random picking, but we want to see the funniest wakeboard
Yes.
videos you've seen. I like that.
Let's make wakeboarding fun.
Okay, I love it. So go ahead and if you want to win this, comment on that, and we'll give this board away the week after this podcast comes out. So once the podcast comes out, you have a week to comment on the Patreon post the funniest wakeboard video you've seen. Easy, perfect,
hyped.
love that, and we'll ship you out a volt size of your choice, Simon Pettai Pro model. Sick graphic. What's the inspiration behind this graphic? Is this out of your
Yes.
brain?
Yeah. Gonna have Metallica ride the lightning.
There you go.
And then I asked West for that, so he kind of made me that. And then I wanted to I've been a big fan of Forum snowboards. Holy moly, had some axes and knives on them. And then West made me, from that idea, my sword. And I think it's so sick. Thank you, Wes. I love this board graphic. It's going to be hard to beat that.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What's your favorite board graphic of all time? Snowboard or wakeboard or both?
The lobster snowboards, the human fat-beaked dinosaurs, T-Rex, puking thingy. It's a monster on a flying carpet.
Yeah.
Super colorful and disgusting monster.
You got a favorite wakeboard one or?
For sure. Biggest hype was the shred down. Yellow ones, I don't know. I guess then I was super hyped.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Sick. We got one more Patreon question here we'll rip through. From Flippy Spinny. And he's wondering, how does it feel to be wakeboarding's Haldor Helgason? And do you view yourself as wakeboarding's Haldor Helgason?
I guess so. Yeah, my friends call me that, my best friends. Or in the snowboarding group chat, I'm the, in Estonia one, I'm the wakeboard Haldor Helgason.
You're the wet Haldor Helgason.
Yeah, I like it, I guess. It's sick. Maybe it's stupid, but
Does he follow you on Instagram yet?
no. Well, I'm working on it.
Working
We're
on
pretty
it.
close.
Yeah, because you said he follows Team Perfect Landing, so that's right. It's next step.
Yeah.
What makes a landing perfect?
I guess either it's good or it's really bad. There's no in the middle.
Can a bad landing be a perfect landing?
Yes, of course. Bad landings are perfect landings. And I love how the Yes Snowboarders are saying, or the Lobster was saying, kickers are mandatory, landings are optional. Such a good saying.
That is a really good saying.
Just gotta send it. It doesn't matter how it ends or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I get on board with that.
Yes. And then everybody has a chance.
All right. So we're going to dive into another guest question from the mother of your child, Kadri.
Hi, Grab Matters. Hi, Simon. It's Kadri. So my question to you is, what does 50-year-old Simon look like?
Good question.
Rad. Same shape. You can see I'm older. And rad. I think happy. Yeah, that's me.
Still going to be wakeboarding and snowboarding?
Yeah, I think so. What else would I do? It's really part of my life. Like I don't see myself doing anything else. I can work and stuff, but I'm going to be doing it how I can.
Yeah.
Not thinking too crazy, but I think so, yeah.
That's what 50-year-old Simon's going to look like.
It's going to be good, I think.
How seriously would you say you take wakeboarding on a scale of 1 to 10? Seriousness.
I don't take anything seriously.
Okay.
But it's my main thing I do. Every day, kind of. Of course, I'm doing the baby days and stuff, but wakeboarding is my main thing. So it's really serious. It's 10 also, but it's also not serious.
I get what you're saying.
Because I'm having fun doing wakeboarding.
Yeah.
I've never had anything like, I can't fail at this. Because I'm just doing it for fun.
If you can't land a trick, do you get mad?
No. It's really rare that I would get mad. Because it's okay to not land your stuff. You don't have to land everything. So just battling it out, and I did the world record. That was a battle.
I wanted to talk about that. So talk about that right now.
I don't get mad. It's okay. You just try more.
How many tries was the world record?
556 is the official when it started trying the record. And I tried before. It's like 2 weeks, something like on a snowboard, and let Marko try it on a snowboard, and then shitty inline wakeboard tries, and then good ones. But the official is like 556 in 3 days. It's really annoying. You want to hear more? Yes.
Yeah.
So the first day, I don't know, I would imagine it's close to 200 or something, or maybe it was 200 and then you get more tired. And I went to sleep and I just saw like this road in front of me that you have to finish. I couldn't sleep so well and I need to get this thing, so it was annoying. But yeah, then it happened.
How long was the rail? I'll put videos in, obviously.
72 meters.
72 times 3 is 200 and some feet, over 200 feet.
Yeah. And the last one was American, something 50, 55 or 60. Fuck, I'm so sorry that I keep forgetting the feet.
I mean, you got it close.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the old video, some cube pipe, like 4x4 rail. It's not a rail, but it's skinny and it's not a box too. Yeah. And on the shore, I don't know, I think, is this one pulled by a car or jet ski or interesting combo?
I don't know.
Yeah. And that's how I just checked what's done before. And yeah. And then I randomly just sent it way over that.
Yeah. It was sick.
Yeah, thank
Feel
you.
good to land it?
Huh?
Feel good to land it?
Of course. So good.
Was that a perfect landing or?
I'll take it.
Have you ever slept in your board bag?
Yes.
I want to hear about this.
Lake Tahoe. So you know something about it.
For real, yeah.
Yeah. We were just with the homie there, low budget snowboarding because it was inside my wakeboarding trip also. Flew in from Philippines with my board bag to Lake Tahoe. And then snowboarding trip, slept in a car. It was crazy cold. Below your minus and our minus too.
Yeah.
It's crazy cold. Drank enough beers to survive the night, and then I just slept in my right engine board bag, which is really warm. I think I was even in my undies. So we sometimes heated the car, but I don't know. Maybe you would just keep it on, but we didn't. It was stupid. Sometimes wake up, it's cold, but the right engine board bag is really good for sleeping. That one didn't fit my whole body, but I zipped it up to
Most of it.
tits and
Yeah.
titties.
Okay. So, did you ever get your board stolen? Is that on the same trip or is that a different trip?
That's the same trip. First night, we arrived, let loose, put our boards under the car because then we have more space inside, and then in the morning boards are gone. And we heard it too, but I thought it's just snow falling. So someone just came to the empty parking lot, picked his 2 boards up, drove away.
In the middle of the night?
Yes.
It's kind of wild.
And then Dylan Mead helped us. His homies gave us boards, and we got to enjoy the trip.
Oh, sick. There you go.
Yeah.
Friends in high places. Who do you think is the greatest wakeboarder of all time?
Rafter Ohm is the best.
Okay.
But, I have a few favorite ones.
Sure. What are some of your favorites?
Ollie Braumlund, sick. Blake Bishop, sick. And Randall Harris, sick hype. Yeah, I don't know. Those are the good hype ones.
Ones that get you the most stoked?
Yeah. Or Slayton, of course, and could go long, but this is my style. I think I'm super hyped about Ollie Braumlund. Different kind of swag.
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of slept on too. He's got some good clips out there. A lot of good clips out there. Great style too.
Yep.
Just makes me want to wakeboard. All right, we got another question. This one's from Marko.
Hey Grab Matters, Joe Simon. It's the end of wakeboarding season and snowboarding season is about to start. Give us some tips how to get ready for the winter and talk about your 2022 preseason. Cheers.
So 2 separate ones there.
Yes.
Which one do you want to do first? 2022 preseason or getting ready for snowboard season?
Getting ready for the snowboarding preseason.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I guess watch videos and party. So I would watch Barf Bags. It's the Helgason's friends. Not so well known. The best movie is A to M.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the RV Juice, the second one. And then all the Yagoons, so you get the decent snowboarding too. Very creative. And just go to your local ice rink and shovel it together and start your season earlier. You don't need snowfall.
Absolutely not.
Maybe it doesn't work here in Florida, but there are enough places.
In Michigan it works though, and all the Midwest
I've
states,
seen here do crazy big piles of snow in Florida behind the ice rink.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Big ice rinks here, yeah.
So it could work, but
it would melt so fast here though compared to where it's cold. 2022 preseason.
Yeah, I think that's a good start. I don't know. What else can you do? You can go to the gym and stuff. You're welcome.
Well, you got to start going to the gym now because your knee.
Yes.
You got to be serious.
I
think you're back in bodybuilder mode.
But I'm going home from here. It's been nice. I got time. Just gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, we got another one from Ralphy out at Valdosta.
Marko was also asking about the 2022.
Yeah. Talk about the 2022 preseason.
Okay. That's kind of the naked running around, the clothes on.
Oh, that was that time?
Going to the DIYX in Innsbruck with the whole Team Perfect Landing crew and destroying it. Snowboarding. I got my first Austrian season pass, going to Absolute Park, Kirsteinhorn, kind of legend resorts. And it was the best, just living with your best friends in Austria.
Yeah. How many people are in Team Perfect Landing?
I guess
Is it official?
no, it can be whatever, but I think it's like 3.
3 total?
Including me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Official. But it can be stretched too.
But there's
Bigger.
3 official.
I think
TPL.
so. We're like Estonia and then let's stick to 3.
I love it. All right, we got another one, another question from Ralphy. And this one's kind of open-ended, but you can see wherever you take this one.
What's up, Simon and Hunter? Hope Simon made it to Orlando safe on the Greyhound. Just wanted to see if Simon had any maybe good stories or remembers anything good from living with me in my camper out at the compound before Yard Sale 5 and drinking 30 racks every day, having fun, eating good food. Maybe he can tell you a good story about that. Hope the podcast goes good and love you both. Peace.
Love you, Ralphie.
So I guess we did all the normal stuff. And then we were eating good. And then every morning we like come home with the dinners, leave the leftovers, and every morning leftovers are gone.
Who's eating them?
I don't know, someone at night. Never, the fridge is empty every morning. So that was the fun one. I don't know. Kind of everything else, normal party stuff. I wish Ralphie would be here and remind me something.
Yeah.
We're running around with the beer belts, supporting each other. Like, he's taking care of one day, I'm taking the second one.
What do you mean supporting each other?
The Pit Viper 6-piece koozie belt.
Yeah, just like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing it one night, and he's doing it the other night, and having shifts. Yeah.
You're taking it official. That's very official.
Yeah. And just, we had so good energy every night. And then I went home, and it took me 2 weeks to recover from that.
It was a hangover?
Yeah.
So when I met you in, I met you at Valdosta, but when I met you in CWC, the year we were both there, you said you can't get hungover in the Philippines. Is that true?
Yes. It just doesn't work there. I mean, I don't really have hangovers, but after this festival season here, you're gonna have something. It's not like my head is hammering or I don't know.
What does it feel like? What do the hangovers feel like for you?
Just like kind of shaky or
Withdrawals from alcohol.
yeah. You know what it feels. If you don't know, try it out.
Last thing before we wrap this up, you have one of the funniest like feature overviews. So you have your own feature. It's a rainbow rail, right, with the 2 pipes on it. And you have one of the funniest videos that's like overviewing your feature. Where did the inspiration for this video come from?
Hello, this is your host Simon, and I want to let you know about the Pro feature I made with WakeStation. It's right here. It's a pretty sick bridge with 2 handrails. It's also super sick, good quality plastic. It's 15 meters long. Also, one really good thing is that it has huge walls, so it's really good for advertising. All the sponsor ads go here. About the price, it's a little more than a pussy box, so it's good. I guess I didn't want to have a normal one again. I really don't know where the inspiration came from. Is there something like that?
I don't know. I'm asking you. Maybe
it's interesting, and it got so much hype, way more than I
so
expected.
sick.
And I worked so much to make that model from the cardboard and gluing and painting it, and no idea, just making something different. Fuck normal stuff, because they're all, I think, Unit, and they have their fancy like printed ones, which are nice. That's my way.
It's not your style.
Yeah, that's not my style. Hell yeah, happy.
Sick, super sick. All right, is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you want to touch on here before we wrap this up?
Dylan Miller has a sick Vimeo account, hockey wakeboarding and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll link that down below. He's got some good edits from back in the day too.
Oh, for sure.
Dylan Miller 2012, as I mentioned on the last
Yeah,
shot
I
talk,
think
but-
that's been one of my favorite ones too. Like
Really?
the one I'm going through. It was with a good song, super chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love it. Anything else you want to talk about here before we wrap it up?
I don't know. Keep watching old videos.
Keep going back. Yeah.
Brad, that's sick, and be stupid and make everybody happy around you. Destroy them with good energy. That's sick. Try your best.
Absolutely. Is there anybody you want to thank before we wrap it up?
Everybody. I think my life is pretty sick, and the biggest things is my wife Kadri and Slingshot Wake. That's how it works, and then I can get to more names and stuff like
It's up to you.
Valdosta people and Rahinga Wake Park people, and that's why I'm here. But way more. But yeah, thank you all.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Thank you for coming on, Simon. I feel like when a lot of people talk about you, you're like every wakeboarder's favorite wakeboarder if they've met you. I haven't heard any bad things about Simon when I talk about people. They're like, everybody always goes, Simon. I love that guy.
Yeah, I mean, I do stupid things, but I don't like. If you say something you don't like, then I would rather not do that or try to please you, if possible.
Yeah, good vibes.
Yeah,
good energy.
Yeah,
I like it. Well, thanks for coming on, Simon. This was a blast.
So happy.
I've known you for a long time, and it was a lot of fun to have you in here and hang out and talk about wakeboarding for a little bit. So thanks for coming on. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Make sure if you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. That does actually help a lot. Hit that little notification bell. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple, make sure to rate 5 stars. That also helps a ton, too. And if you like the podcast, share it with some friends that you think might enjoy it, too. But besides that, thank you to all the Patreon subscribers, and we'll see you guys next time.